سڵاوتان لەبێ خوێندکارانی قۆناغی پێنجەمی قوتابخانەی مارگرێتی ناحوکمی هیوادارم هەرتان دروست باش و سەرکەوتوو بن خوێندکاران ئێمە ئەمڕۆ from this lesson we talked about new subject from unit 9 we have decimals and fraction numbers. Okay, let's see. From unit 9 from unit 9 from page 146 lesson 1 we have decimals and fractions. Okay, look from here. Okay, from this lesson, new lesson, we have decimals and fraction numbers. Okay, decimal numbers and fraction number. If you will remember from previous lesson, we talked from previous year or previous all lesson, we talked about decimal numbers and the fraction numbers. From here, by which number is called decimal number and by which number is called fraction number. Okay, decimal numbers. By which number is called decimal number? If from any numbers, okay, have decimal point is called decimal. From this number, we have 3.5. How reading these decimal numbers? We will remember 3 and 5 tenths. Okay, and also by which number is called decimal number? Why? Because we have decimal points. Okay. Number 2, 4 and 25 hundredth. Okay. From number 3, 6 and 367,000. Example from on the fraction number. By which number is called fraction number? If you remember, if any number, okay, can be writing a over b when b is not equal 0 is called fraction numbers. ئەگەر ئێمە هەر ژمارێکمانە بێت لەسەر شێوەی a over b نووسرا بۆ مەرجەی ژێری زەدیز دینۆمینێتەرکەمان لێرەیە چەنە بە لێتەرێکدامانە کە بیە یەکسان نەبێ بە سفر واتە نابێ ژێری و فراکشنەم سفر بێ ئەوە بۆ نەمبەرە وترێت چی؟ fraction numbers. Okay, fraction number example, we have example on the fraction number 2 divide 3 or 2 over 3, 3 divide 10 or 3 over 10. By 2 number is called fraction number. Why? Because the two numbers writing by a over b and that this denominator is not equal 0. Okay, by if we have any number from this number we have decimal point is called decimal number, and by which number is called fraction number? If we have any number can be writing a over b when the denominator is not equal 0, so this by number is called fraction number. We have from this lesson we learn already how change the decimal number to the fraction number and conversely how changing fraction number to the decimal numbers. خوێندکاران ئەوەی ئێمە کە لێرەیە زۆر گرنگە فێری ئەبین و ئەی خوێنین ئەوەیە چۆن ئێمە decimal نمبرێک چێنجەکەین بۆ fraction number و پێچوانشەوە چۆن fraction نمبرێک چێنجەکەین بۆ decimal number. ئەوەی کە لێرەیە لەم وانەی ئەمڕۆ ئەی خوێنین ئەمەیەوە کە پێویستە و زۆریش گرنگە. باشە؟ Okay, we have example 1 from this lesson. Example 1, write a number by fraction number. Write any number by fraction numbers. باشە هەرێکێک لەم نمبەرانی کە یاوێتی بێتەوە داوات لێکات چێنجیکەی بۆ چی؟ بۆ fraction number. fraction number چییە لەسەر شێوەی a over b ئەبێ بینووسین بەڵام چۆن چێنجی ئەەکەین لێرەیە؟ From part A we have 0 and 24 hundredth. Reading by this way. And how changing this decimal number by fraction number? Look, Because reading by this way, 0/400th is called hundredth. After 24 is called hundredth. So write a fraction. Okay. Because after 24 we write after 24 is called 0/2400th. So from this denominator on the fraction you must write 100ths. Okay, 100. Why? Because after 24 you say hundredth. Okay, so from the numerator you must write this number after decimal point. Okay, so the decimal number change it to fraction number, writing or say 24 over 100 or 24 divide 100. Okay, 0/6. So because after 6 you say tenth, so you must write fraction symbol. After that, from the denominator you must write which numbers? 10, hundreds, 1000. Which one? 10. Why? Because after 6 you say 0/6. So from this denominator you must write number 10. And from the numerator you must write which number? Write 6. خوێندکاران بۆ پارتی B و C-یەکەش بە هەمان شێوە لە پارتی B وتمان 0/6 because you must say tens. So from the denominator on the fraction you must write number tens. And from the part C we have 0/256,000 because you say 1000. So from this denominator on the fraction you must write 1000, and from the numerator you must write this number when write after decimal point. So from this numerator you must write 256. Okay, so by this way change all decimal number to the fraction numbers. Okay, now خوێندکارە لەم ئەگزامپڵەمە فێر بوون چۆن دیسمەڵ نمبەر چێنجەکەین بۆ فراکشن نمبەر. وتمان بەپێی ئەو نمبەرەی کە لە دوا دیسمەڵ پۆینتەکەوەیەت لە بەرەوەی لێرەیە 0/2400مان هەیە. بەم جۆرە ئیخوێنینەوەی کاتە لە ژێری کەرتەکە پێویستە ژمارە 100 بنووسی و لە سەرەکەشی ئەو ژمارەیە نووسی کە لە دوا دیسمەڵ پۆینتەکەوەیە. بە هەمان شێوە بە پارتی B و C-یەکەش بەم جۆرەیە. لێرەیە ئەمە فێری ئەو بووین چۆن دیسمەڵ نمبەرێک چێنجەکەین بۆ فراکشن نمبەر. باشە ئەی چۆن بە پێچەوانە ئەم جارە گە فراکشنێکمان هەبێت چێنجەکەین بۆ دیسمەڵ نمبەر. باشە خوێندکاران سێکن. ئەگەر سەیری ئەمەکەی from example 2 asked us write any fraction number by decimal numbers. Because asked us write any fraction number by decimal number, it means you must change all fraction to the decimal number. By how changing fraction number to the decimal numbers? From this time you must using long division to change all fraction to the decimal numbers. How? Okay, we have 2/5 or say 2 divide 5. This divide or this fraction to the long division. How? Okay, this long division. You must write number 2 from under long division. Okay, and you must write number 5 from the left division. Okay, from 2 we have number 5. No, why? Because 2 less than number 5. So this time you must write 0 and decimal point from the top division and write the number 0 from the next number 2. Okay. From 20 we have 5. Yes, teacher. From 20 we have which number of 5? We have which one? We have 4. Okay. 4 times 5 we have equal 20. After that, subtraction. 0 minus 0, 0. 2 minus 2, 0. So, after change 2 over 5 to the decimal number is equal 0 and 4 tenths. Okay? So easy. Remember, to change fraction number to the decimal number, you must use in long division to change it. How? You must write long division. After that, from under division, you must write the numerator. And the left division, you must write the number on the denominator. After that, divide. From 2, we have 5, no. So, you must division, you must write the numerator. And the left division, you must write the number on the denominator. After that, divide. From 2, we have 5, no. So, you must write 0 on decimal point from the top division and write 0 from the next 2. After that, from 20 we have 5. Yes, which one? 4. 4 times 5 equal 20. After that, subtraction. So 2 over 5 after change to the decimal number is equal 0 and 4 tenths. Okay. From the part B, how change 3 over 4 or 3 divide 4 to the decimal number? By the same way, you must write long division. Write 3 under division and write 4 under on the left division. From 3 we have 4. Yes or no? No, because 3 less than 4. So you must write 0 and decimal number, decimal point to the on the top division and write 0 from the next 3. From 30 we have 4. Yes, teacher. Which one? Which one? 7. 7 times 4, 28. After that, subtraction. 0 minus 8. You can 0 minus 8 because 0 less than 8. So you must go to next number to borrow number 1. After borrow number 3, we have 2. And this number we have number 10. 10 minus 8 equal 2. 2 minus 2 equals 0. Okay. From 2. Okay. From 2 we have 4. No. So you must write 0 from next 2. But you don't need any, you write 0 or any number from the top division. From 20 we have 4. Yes, which one? 5. 5 times 4 equal 20. After that, subtraction. So after 3 divide 4, change to the decimal number is equal 0 and 75 hundredths. By this way. خن کارانی مزاین l'example یکم فیریو منچون decimal number یک من change کربو fraction number یک و چون l'example دو ما fraction number یک change کن بو decimal number به بکارینانی long division باشا اما منزانی و هر وها لیریا اما بابتی امرو معمول ثانی امرو معمول سنکی زور آسان و خوش و ساده هیوادار مهتم تبگن لکوتایشا بلوی کوتای بن بابت بینم چند exercises یکتانیم from page 147 from لم page آخر کاران باشا from number 7 to the number 16 is homework for you. From page 147, from number 7 to the number 16, from page 148 is homework for you. وهروها خوێندکاران کۆتاییە بۆی بزاتر لە بابەتەکە تێبگەین بە سیرکردنی ڤیدیۆیەک کۆتایی بە بابەتەکەمانێنین. هیوادارم هەر سەرکەوتوو بن و سەرفرازم. سپاس بۆ گوێگرتن و سیرکردنی ئەم ڤیدیۆ.
Decimals to fractions, part 1. Now that you've gone through your fractions unit, I want to introduce the next step. Fractions are parts of a whole, and decimals are also parts of a whole. A number can be shown as both a decimal and a fraction. Changing between decimals and fractions is a must-have math skill, and it's easy to do. We use our place value knowledge. Here's a place value chart. The decimal point goes here. On the left of the decimal is where we put our whole numbers. And on the right of the decimal is where we've got our fractional parts. The first column is tenths, then we've got hundredths and thousandths and so on. If I have a value, we can put it into the place value chart. Line up the decimal point and then it's 1 digit per column. There is only 1 digit after the decimal point and it's sitting in the tenths column. So 0.3 is the same as 3 tenths because the 3 is in the tenths column. Easy. The digits after the decimal point become your numerator. And to find the denominator, just think through your tenths, hundredths and thousandths columns. Let's do some examples. OK, the numerator is 7. There's only one figure after the decimal point. It's in the tenths column. 0.7 is 7 tenths. 0.23. This is 23 over something. Now we get the denominator. First column is tenths. Second column is hundredths. We have 23 hundredths. Here we've got 3 figures after the decimal point. We don't even really need to use a chart at all, do we? 391 is our numerator. Just name the columns to find the denominator. Tenths, hundredths, thousandths. 391 over 1000. OK, what about this number? 5.3. Well, we know what to do with the decimal part, but how about that 5? Remember, to the right of the decimal point are fractions of a whole one, and to the left of the decimal point you've got whole numbers. It's a whole number and a fractional part. This value is going to be a mixed number. 5 whole ones here. 0.3 tells us our numerator is 3, and as we only have a single digit after the decimal point, that means tenths. 5 and 3 tenths. OK with that? Great stuff. Last one. 12.79. 12 whole ones. And here, 79 is our numerator. Name the decimal columns to find the denominator. Tenths, hundredths. See, you can easily change from decimals to fractions. Next, you're going to do some for yourself. And then there's just a little bit more to put into place. But first, get confident with this. See you next time for that last little bit.